What's happening, guys? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Arsenal's shambolic transfer window as we're approaching midway of January, midway into the transfer window. And I want to get onto this Mudryk situation, right? Because, I mean, nobody knew who he was until Arsenal started being interested. But he's been dubbed the Ukrainian Neymar, which, if you're being dubbed the next Neymar, right, then your stats should be backing it up. You know what I mean? Like, if this was boxing, right, and you look at somebody, oh, they do the peekaboo style and everything like that, oh, the next Mike Tyson, right? Not only is it a lot of pressure on your shoulders now to perform, but your stats need to back it up. So let's talk about this situation. Let's talk about Mudryk. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So we're about to bid, or we're apparently going to bid, 70 million plus add-ons, which I think comes to about 95 million euros. This is all for a 22-year-old, right, that in his career, he hasn't scored that many goals. Like, this guy's not a world beater. Now, it's not... You see, the thing is, I don't have a problem with us signing him. But it's how much we're signing him for, and we know that that's going to be our only signing in this window, while we're sat 5 points clear at the top of the table. When that money could go on buying 3 players, 4 players. You know what I mean? Because we need backup. We need depth. Mudryk is not depth. You know what I mean? Mudryk is not depth. There's nothing proven about this guy. This is the thing. There's nothing proven. So if we're going to buy him for nearly 100 million euros, right? Once the second he puts on that Arsenal shirt, I'm telling you, Arsenal better hope, right, that he is the Ukrainian Neymar. They better hope. You know what I mean? Because we're not seeing all the other big clubs, like, nobody's fighting for him. It's only Arsenal that are interested. Chelsea had talks, and I think even Chelsea would have been like, nah, fam. You know what I mean? Usually, when Arsenal are interested in a player, it sparks interest elsewhere. This didn't. And we're about to get our pants pulled down for a 22-year-old who's dubbed the Ukrainian Neymar. Unbelievable. When we should have already bought the 4 players that we need. If not, we should at least have 2 right now. You know what I mean? 5 points clear at the top of the table, and you're telling me that Mudryk is the answer, because he ain't starting over none of these, man.
Oh, hell no.
He ain't starting over none of these, man. I'm telling you right now, right? We're 5 points clear at the top of the table. Man City are literally malfunctioning in front of our eyes, right? We've got Man United that I think, how many points are they behind us now? About, is it 11 or something? Right? Which that gap could easily close. We know Arsenal's history, right? We've got them initially chasing our tail, really. You know what I mean? When you think about it, because we have Man City in the FA Cup in the next round, right? It's a winnable game when you look at how Man City are, right? But Man City do turn up in the last half of the season. We still got Europa League. That needs to come round yet. And we've got a light squad. The only way, if we sign Mudryk, or even if we don't sign anybody in this window, the only way Arsenal are going to win this league title is more Manchester City malfunction, Arsenal maintain this form, and the players don't get red cards or injuries. I'm talking none of the defenders get red cards, none of the defenders get injuries, or if a player or two has an injury, their replacement does what Nketiah does in terms of how Nketiah replaced Gabriel Jesus. That's the only way. And, no, on top of that, and we'll have to sack off the FA Cup and Europa League. That's the only way we'll win the league. We will not win the league if we try and go for the FA Cup and Europa League. No way, Jose Enrique. Not happening. Squad's too light. Games are going to coming in thick and fast. If we get past Man City in the FA Cup, that's 5th round we'll be into. Get past that, quarterfinals. You know what I mean? Games coming in thick and fast. We've already seen players like Ben White getting tired now. Arteta only made that sub against Newcastle because Ben White was a bit tired. That's about it. And, defensive swap. You know what I mean? Didn't bring on nobody else. I had someone in my comments on TikTok talking about, oh, well, Pep has done that, mate. There's been games where Pep's not made any subs. Yeah, but you're talking about a manager that's won, how many league titles since he came to England? How many trophies did he win for Man City since he came to England? You know what I mean? You see, the difference between Pep and Arteta is Pep's allowed to do that shit. You know what I mean? Because Man City can always make up for it. This season, they are malfunctioning and we're not taking advantage of it. All the club cares about is, oh, well, we're getting top 4, mate. It's like, well, yeah, but if we win the league, not only have we got top 4 straight into the Champions League, but we are champions of England if that happens. You would think that this club will take full advantage, wouldn't you? Top of the table, 5 points clear. You would think, oh, well, we didn't expect to be here, so let's just go all out. Let's sign some cover. So just in case a player gets injured or player gets sent off, you know what I mean? We've got this cover. No. We made a weak ass bid for Douglas Luiz at Aston Villa. Why didn't we come back in for him? You know what I mean? It was just to keep the fan base happy, and they're going to do the same thing. They'll probably announce a new contract or something of Saka or whoever else. That's what they'll probably do. You know what I mean? Or they'll probably flex some youngster that's signed for the first team. You know what I mean? That's our transfer prize. That's what Arsenal will do. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? They'll flex something that we initially already know. And maybe have one player, but the fact that we're going to spend this amount of money on a player when we could have 4 with that money, at least 3 with that money, is mind-boggling. And you're going to see teams around us doing something. You know what I mean? You'd expect teams like Newcastle to not bother making any signings because they might, I don't know. There's no high expectations of Newcastle. I would understand them not buying anybody in this window. Not us. I don't understand us. You know what I mean? So the only way Arsenal are going to win this league title this season is we basically have to look at the FA Cup and go, just play the kids. Europa League, just play the kids. We'll just have to focus on the league. Nobody gets injured or sent off. Right? We maintain our form and Man City keep malfunctioning. You know what I mean? Because Man City have been malfunctioning all season. I don't think that Man City are going to go on a winning streak like that now. I think their malfunction has gone to a level where we know what the deal is with them now. That's personally what I think. But are Arsenal going to keep on with our form? That's the thing. With these games coming in thick and fast. You know what I mean? Got Spurs on Sunday. I need to make a match review of that, actually. Got Spurs on Sunday. Right? Away from home. Personally, I do think that we might beat them. It's just the Man U game at Emirates. I've got a feeling that Man U've got our number this season. You know what I mean? I'm hoping Man U beat Man City tomorrow so that they don't turn up at the Emirates with the frigging form of the prime United back in the day. You know what I mean? Because they always do that for us. No matter how rubbish Man U play, when it comes to us, they turn up. And if they've gone on the back of a losing game coming into our game, they will definitely not want to lose to Arsenal. You know what I mean? This is why all these other teams can score more than 3 goals at Old Trafford and we can't. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We are going to fumble our only chance of winning the league, really. Because let's face it, nothing says that we're going to keep Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, and that. If we don't win the league this season and we get top 4, yeah, I'm going to assume that we're keeping them, but it's only a matter of time. How long can we keep these men for that's going to be patient enough, right? Let's just say if we miss out on this league title, because if we miss out on it this season, we're definitely not going to be in this position next season. Tell you that right now. Not going to happen. It is not going to happen. You know what I mean? So this is our best chance right now. And we are on the brink of fumbling it because the club has no ambition. You know what I mean? We think that this squad, take us out the FA Cup, take us out Europa League, then I would say, okay, this squad could right now because there's no distractions. We have distractions. So if we're going to try and go for a FA Cup or we're going to try and go for Europa League, then we'd have to say, well, the league title's going to have to take a back seat. We can't do both. We can't do all three. Can't. Unless, if we buy minimum of 3 players in this window, then yeah. Players that can, another forward, a midfielder, maybe a defender. But I would say more of another forward or 2. I mean, to be fair, Salt and Pepe, we've got him out on loan. Like, we could do with him right now. You know what I mean? Replace Saka on that side, blah, 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 blah. You see, if we bring Salt and Pepe back, right? Let's say that we sign this Mudryk guy, right? I'm going to assume that it's the left side that is the only place that he'll play, really, right? So that's when Martinelli gets subbed, he'll be in that place, okay? Even though Smith Rowe is in that place as well, right? Or maybe he can be a striker, I don't know, right? Jesus, I know he's coming back like next month, maybe the month after, maybe. There's no replacement for Saka, but Salt and Pepe could have been that. He could have been that, right? We need replacement for if Partey gets injured. Granit Xhaka, replacement if he gets injured. Like, Odegaard if he gets injured, like, you know what I mean? But no. We're going to go the rest of the season with this light-ass squad. And these men are all going to play in all these competitions. And that's where you'll see the shit. That's where you'll see the shit. All these men, look, against Oxford, Saka and all them man played. Didn't need to. That's the definition of a light squad. If that doesn't tell you we have a light squad, I don't know what does. Playing all them man against Oxford. We are done for this season. Unless players stay fit and we keep this form up. But fighting for Europa League and the FA Cup alongside, nah, fam. It'll be a miracle if we win the league if we're going to do that. That's all I'm saying. It'll be a miracle if Arsenal win the league while fighting for the FA Cup and the Europa League at the same time. That would be a miracle. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm going to do the match preview for the Spurs game. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for more content. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.